Hi guys, Bergtag here. Just doing another review. Well, not really a review, a bit of philosophy really. There's obviously quite a few people that review knives and stuff out there on the web, and they're fantastic. Particular kudos to Cutlery Lover and Note & Fancy. Don't necessarily always agree with what they say, but they do a very, very good job at reviewing knives. What I want to talk about today is UK knife. Not law, but policy. We know the knife laws are out there, but as users in the outdoors, what can we get away with? The term survival knife is bandied around, an outdoor survival knife, and it's always pretty much determined as the knife that you have on you when you need it. If you don't have a knife on you when a survival situation arises, then there's no point having it. So that pretty much means you've got to carry a survival knife with you constantly. We all know that UK knife law wouldn't necessarily support that. So I want to talk about things a bit differently. So, penknife, carry every day legally. Is it any good in a survival situation? Arguably, in the UK, what's the survival situation going to be? I appreciate that guys in America can get trapped out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm not saying that you can't do that in this country. What I am saying is that, for all intents and purposes, something like this is more than acceptable. Does it need to be locking? No. Realistically, are you going to build a shelter with it? I don't know. In fact, I'm very tempted to try a Swiss Army knife wilderness video. How about that? Where all we do, a MacGyver special. And we see what we can get away with, what we can build with just a Swiss Army knife. Maybe not this one, but something like this is a Huntsman. It's quite old, actually. I don't know. We'll see what you think. I do have other knives. It's not that I'm knife ignorant. Gerber, which is pretty good. Brilliant for woodcraft. I'm not saying not for woodcraft. I've got lots of sort of knives for going out intentionally, using, going out splitting logs. I've got the Condor. You all know my thoughts and feelings on the Condor. I've got a knives med that a friend brought me back from Norway. This is a fantastic outdoor knife. It's just the stainless steel version, and the blade's quite thin. It's full tang. You can see it's capped at the end there. You can batten through wood with it. You wouldn't necessarily want to. It's quite soft actually. The blade's scarred a little bit. I don't know if you can see there where I've used it, and it's quite flexible though. Brilliant with gloved hands. You can, on the larger ones, you can choke up on the back here and use it for chopping. Really nice knife. I like this. The sheath. It's not purely decorative. It's very supple, very soft. They suggest that when you sheath it, you pinch it to stop you cutting inside. However, what I've done, being me, is taken that and try to claim something back from Condor, and it works fine. It's a bit loose, but it works fine. So that's that and that, and everybody's favourite, some form of frost, extremely sharp. Great all-round camp knife in the carbon steel. There's a few videos of people battening and splitting through the back. Just don't batten too hard. I have a few philosophies on axes, which use an axe if you're wide awake and you're going on, say, a bushcraft holiday or break, or if you're intending to go and use it. But for a survival point of view, they can be quite dangerous. You've got to use quite a bit of technique. I'd generally suggest something a lot more like this. It's a folding saw, and it's a damn sight lighter than an axe as well. One other element is obviously neck knife. What you can really achieve with that, I don't know. I use that for skinning rabbits. It just hangs around my neck to keep it out. But that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Is it worth more for your UK audience, from a survival perspective, that this is more likely everything you're going to have on you, doing a video, survival-esque video on that? Let me know what you think. I'll be really want to get to the bottom of this. It's bothering me. Thanks very much. Good night.